Hey Libra, welcome back to Love from a Leo. My name is Tay, otherwise known as Love from a Leo, and this is your April 2020 tarot reading. Okay, so look, I know I was late last month, but this month is a whole new month. You're working with the Pisces energy. So Libra, if you have a Pisces in your life who is very dominant or someone who is just very important to you, they are showing up right now, okay? Now, if you don't have a specific person that is a Pisces, this is just saying that you want to tap into that natural, intuitive nature that you may have, whether you are Pisces, anything or not in your chart. But this is a very good time for you to pay attention to the signs. Now, the Spirit Oracle card that we have is the number 6 card and is the moving on card. So I definitely think there's going to be some changes, some new revelations, but definitely some light that you're walking towards. So I definitely think you're moving from the dark. So let's go ahead and read this, and then let's hop into this video. All right, so let's read moving on, all right? So you're about to embark on a much needed journey to leave the past behind. This card lets you know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it signifies that the time has arrived in which a difficult cycle in your life is coming to an end. In the traditional tarot, this card also implies traveling or going forward, involving crossing water or even moving abroad. Calmer waters are ahead, and with all the lessons you've learned from the past experiences, you're approaching this period having grown, and you're so much stronger for it. The healing process is underway, and now you can set your goals, desires, and objectives to secure a more positive and successful future, because your mind is more settled and less worried. Synchronistic events will bring the right conditions and introduce people into your life for your highest good. So, Pisces is also a sign where I feel like it's a very social sign as far as like it's a fish. So you're going to be in touch with different people. If you have strong placements in Pisces, that part is usually illuminated with others around you, because it's like you're not a fish. You're not the only fish in the sea, right? That saying is very true when it comes to that Piscean energy. So I definitely feel like you're moving maybe away from a Pisces. You could be moving towards a Pisces for some of you. I definitely feel like moving and changing, being mutable is of the essence throughout your April. So what you're showing throughout this April is the 2 of Cups, but I am seeing the 8 of Wands. So there's probably some very fast changes that's going to be happening within your love life, Libra. The beginning of your April, I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So something is not serving you, something is not making you feel good about yourself, and something is not being nice to you when it comes to words. So this person could be a Gemini. This is just a person who is around you who isn't being very nice to you. They aren't really loving you. Now on the inside, what's happening behind the scenes is the 3 of Cups. So I actually feel like on the inside, you're not as bothered as you may seem on the outside. Almost feel like you are trying to create new emotions, maybe with a new person, but on the outside you're having trouble express that because we have 8 of Swords here. So maybe you're just new to expressing how you feel, and you feel defeated in a way, but at the same time you know that the win is coming, because 6 of Wands is like, I know new things are coming. You know what, with the 3 of Cups here in reverse, I kind of feel like you have maybe like a side piece. So maybe in your immediate relationship or whatever, you're not seeing that much love, you're not feeling that much love, so you're looking sad and everything, but maybe you have something hidden with this 3 of Cups. I feel like you have something hidden, like a relationship or something. 3 of Cups in reverse, it's like a forbidden love, or a love that you're not supposed to have, maybe a third-party situation, and you're winning with this. Like, you feel gratitude with this. It's bringing you some type of joy, but on the outside you have to act like everything is sad. Yeah, you're not telling the truth at all. You're being very distant. I almost feel like you're lying, because the Libra card in reverse, yeah, Libra, what's going on? What's going on? You're making movements, but I feel like you're not telling anyone. These movements are going to affect your family, though. 10 of Pentacles. This is going to affect your family. So maybe you're moving towards new people. Let's see. What is this movement towards internally? We got 2 cards. 7 of Swords and 3 of Wands. So you're being sneaky about something that you're creating, something new that you're starting. You're being very sneaky about that. Maybe you're using money that you don't need, you aren't supposed to use. It could be in relation to your partner, or maybe you're using your partner to get this money. But you're working on something very, very hard, very, very consistently, very diligently, and you know what you want to do. And you're being very peaceful. Like, you don't want to fight about it. You're being very methodical about it, Libra. You're doing that thing that you do, yeah? Who's involved in this? Who are you working against? Who are you not being 100% honest to? We have a Capricorn here. This could also be your boss or maybe your job for some of you. You're not being honest with them because you don't want them to know what you're doing. Now, who are you having this new love connection with, or this new action that you're starting? Who is this person? It could be a Gemini. Yeah, so that Gemini is coming up strong. There could be a third-party situation with the Gemini in the beginning of your April is what I'm seeing here. Lovers here. Wow. A new start. Lots of new beginnings, yeah? Okay. All right, Libra. Listen, I'm not here to judge, but I am here to say, know that anything that you do will have consequences, okay? What's the attitude that you should have? Please and thank you for Libra in the beginning of April. One card, please. Equilibrium. So make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you can balance out everything that you're trying to juggle at one time, okay? Let's move on. So we know that there's some suspicious activity happening. We know damn well you're in a whole nother relationship. I'm not sure quite what this is all about. Moving to this death energy, you're ending something. It definitely could be with the Pisces, but I feel like you ended something almost because of a Pisces or with the Pisces. Remember, this Pisces is here, so it's like your focus is this Pisces. It just depends on like if you like them or not. But behind it all is the Two of Swords. So you're still like having trouble making a decision on if you should go with this person or not. Should you end this with this person or not? Should you end the situation with this Pisces or not? That's what I'm seeing. And this is a battle that you've had for quite some time, but you know that the ball is in your court and you know what you do want. You know what you would like things to look like. But for some reason, you keep going down the wrong road. Eight of Cups in reverse is like you can't make the right decision. You keep going back to something that you already left. Also with the Full card here, you keep going back towards something. This is in the middle of your April. So you're having a tough time, almost like you're running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So even though that the Spirit Oracle is for you to move on, maybe you have a hard time doing that all the way until the end of April. And I'm saying that because in the end of April, I'm seeing the Tower card in reverse, meaning universe has to force you to get out of a situation. Universe has to intervene because maybe you did not move on. But with this happening, it will force you to move on. And this is what you want with the Sun card. This is what you've been asking for. This is what you want, Libra. Internally, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you have been working on something very diligently. You are working towards something. And in the midst of all of this, you have to leave something behind to get what you want. But in order to get what you want, universe has to step in. So let's see how universe will step in within all of this. This is kind of scary for the end of April, but let's see. So you're going to go outside of yourself. Everything you've learned, you have to put it to the test. You have to use it. You may have to talk to people, be a little bit vulnerable, change the direction of your life, the perspective of your life, but also you're taking charge of this in the midst of all of this. So what I do want to say with the World card being in reverse, it's almost like you have to go back towards something and wait it out. You're going back towards something that you finished before. But it's like you have to go back. Because even with all of these cards, it's like with the Wheel of Fortune being in reverse and the Knave of Swords being in reverse, I almost feel like you have to go back towards a step that you messed up on in order to move forward. Does that make sense? Almost like you have to go right your wrong before anything of action can even start. But once you do this, I do feel like there will be some form of closure. What does universe want to keep you from or intervene with? Four of Pentacles. So your foundations, the way you save, your goals, the things that you want out of life, universe wants you to have them. So in order for that to happen, things have to be switched. Things have to be rearranged. I almost feel like you have to go back. Yet Tower, it's like the thing that crumbled, you got to go back to that crumbled site and figure out how you can still use it because what you went to was even more fucked up. You needed a handout, you needed assistance, but even with that, it did not go the way you needed it to. So it's almost like you were better off where you were before. Better off before the handout, right? Damn, Libra. I definitely see how this could be very frustrating. I feel like it's like you make movement forward and then you go back. It's like you think you know and then you don't. I mean, but isn't that Libra energy? Just to be kind of indecisive sometimes? Who are you advised to move towards? Oh, I'm seeing a Leo here as well. Let's see if there's any more signs. And a Pisces. You want to move towards that Pisces, man. That Pisces is showing up very strong. Who should you stay away from? Who does Libra need to stay away from? A Cancer. So maybe there's a Cancer that you should try to stay away from. But there is a Pisces here. So regardless, Libra, there is this watery energy. There's something that you're very intuitively connected to. And you know what this connection is. You just gotta like accept it. Accept your defeats that you once had, but also realize that after that defeat comes a victory if you can figure out how to go back to it and find some type of closure, find some type of fix, solution. Find a solution for it, right? So you're advised to go towards a Pisces or a Leo, and you are encouraged to stay away from a Cancer or someone who emotionally drains you. Oh, what attitude should you have? Let's get one last and final card for this energy in the future. What energy should you have towards all of this whatever you're going back and forth towards power? This is what you're seeking at the end of the day, right? You want power. Power does so much. But at the same time, when you have it, do you know what you're going to do with it? Do you know how to do anything with it? So let's read what the card says. That you feel like has been limiting you. This is a very limiting situation. Almost like you keep going back and forth. But what is this? What does it all mean? Strength, energy, balance of all impulses, spiritual and physical harmony. Being at odds with oneself, being afraid of succeeding is what this card looks like when it is not in its highest form. So if you are fighting against what you truly want, if you are afraid of succeeding, that's what that looks like when you're not powerful. If you are feeling powerful, you are being strength, you are being energy, you are being the balance of harmony. You are knowing how to control your impulses. So I guess the point of all of this is to realize that, yes, this has been a tough time for you, maybe throughout this April for some of you, but realize that through it all, you were the person that went through all of it. So that means you are the source of how it even has life. You may not always feel emotionally secure, but you're still here. Like, your brain still works. You're logically here. You're not numb, so you can feel when something hurts or when something is wrong. And when you do that, you make better decisions to move forward. And when you do that, you empower yourself to become who you truly are supposed to be. And this is where judgment comes. This is where judgment changes things for you instead of just feels like a really scary day. It'll actually feel like I did something right. That's what power is. Taking yourself back, taking your independence back, shining. And it doesn't always have to be action. Sometimes it's about sitting and planning and knowing what your plan is so that you can execute it. So whenever you do put that action in, all you do is shine bright. You know what I mean? All you have to do is sit there and look pretty. Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. Sun card here. You will get what you want, okay, Libra? It will happen. It will. I love it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to this channel. You can also hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I upload for all of my Libras. And also, if you would like a private reading, you can email me at lovefromaleo@gmail.com. Last but not least, I love you guys so much. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave them down below, or you can contact me. Add me on Instagram if you feel like it. And I think that's it. Bye!